Welcome back, it's Matthew, and it's now the 30th of the 1st, 2017, and also these tsunamis are very, very real. Meteorites and asteroids and other objects from the heavens will cause a huge shock wave, and also the coastal will be in deep danger. These objects are up there every single day. I've videoed these huge celestial bodies up there in the night skies early in the hours of the morning, and it's just basically spectacular how these large objects pass our Earth through above our orbit. And as I said before, that one will go through the keyhole. Anyway, so it's just time to prepare for anything now these days, because anything can happen. I'm going to go now to some webcams, so respect to you all, and I'll be back shortly. This is a live broadcast cam. You can see here as well, if you can see the timestamp there as well, the 30th of the 1st, 2017. Look how dark and dim it is. The time as well is 12:58, 59 seconds. And these people here on the ground, I mean, you can see how dim and dark the land is as well. The sky is dimming and darkening, that yellow haze and that strange yellowness from the sun. I mean, you can see the reflections. It's not bright there, is it? It's very dark. I'm going to go to another cam now. This is a Maui ocean cam. You can see that haze in the background and that redness tint as well in the skies. The darkness on the land. These are the most beautiful areas around the USA, and you've got that large shadow in the background. So everywhere is having this problem of being darkened. I'm going to go to another cam now. This is the Paia Beach Bay cam. You can see how dark it is as well. These people on the ground, they must be thinking, why is it getting so dark? Look at the ground and look how dim it is up there. It's getting too dark at that time of the day as well, being 12:15 p.m. Far too dark. We are being dimming every day. The sun is being eclipsed still every single day. But as I said before, that us humans will get used to it. The public will get used to it. They hear these lies on media, on the weather stations, and they just fall for it and just go along with the propaganda media lies all the time. I mean, the thing is, it's just outstanding that people need to they need to look up to the skies. It's so important because the land and the darkness proves it on all these high definition cams. This is the Maine Beach cam as well in the USA, and look at it. I mean, it's just spectacular. You can see all this haze in the skies, lowered straight down the horizons. It's quite rough out there on that cam as well. I'm going to go to another cam. We're getting all this strange clouding in the skies from all over the world, every single cam. This is a Miami Beach Ocean Drive First Street cam. You can see here this dark reflection on the land. I know the cam is not pointing to the sky, and I chose this cam for the specific reason to show you. 11:55 a.m. You can see how dark it is. You can see this reflection now, can't you? This yellow haze. It's reflecting down on the ground. It's supposed to be really bright, shiny day, but it's not, is it? It's very dim and dark. All the cams showing this darkness. I've been doing this footage now for a while, looking at the different cams and things, and even looking at our sky today as well. Here in the UK, this is very much the same. This yellow haze. The sun on the sunrise as well is just very orange, and we're getting reflections of this binary twin, Nemesis. And they are covering our skies every single day with these chemtrails. They point the cameras down as well. Most of the cams, they point them down so we can't see the skies. They white screen, they turn them off, they blur out the footage. I mean, the thing is, though, it's getting dark, isn't it? I mean, everywhere around the world, and the people with the summer periods, these other areas around the world, they're in the summer period as well, and they're getting darkened as well. So We just want the truth. We want to know what's going on because our Earth now is dimming. It's getting darker. These shadows are evident that they're up there now. This is another live cam. Now, there's not much to see here, but the thing is, the amazing thing is, that you've got to look out for is the darkness. Now, this is another part of the world as well. In the USA, and you've got the timestamp has been 10:30 AM, and look at it, it's too dark. Far too dark. We are eclipsing. The sun is now eclipsing with the heavenly bodies. Hellion, Nibiru, and the brown dwarf star. They're all up there now. And they are now slowly eclipsing our natural sun. It's far too dark. I keep saying this on all the different cams, and just absolutely too dark. So I'm going to go to another cam, but this, I know you can't see much on this cam. It's a high definition cam. The surfline cams are good. So if you look at the surfline cams, it's very interesting to see what you can see. But the thing is, I'm noticing, and I'm showing you these cams at the moment before I show you the sun, to show you that the thing is, we are dimming every single day. The shadows up there are proving that these celestial bodies are very close now. It wasn't like this last year, the year before that on these cams, but now it's getting darker and darker. I'm going to go to another cam now, so respect to everybody. This here is a Mexico cam, okay? Now it's very important to show you this cam, okay? Now, anybody that's wide awake to this, and all the subscribers and viewers that are wide awake to Nibiru and Hellion and the binary twin, will notice and know that it's too dark here on the ground. Very, very dark. Here is the illumination from the simulator, and here's the chemtrails. Here's all the chemtrails. It's too dark. Far too dark, and people are going to find out with this. The government hidden it for years. NASA's hidden it for years. And I've said every single time, it's just very, very dark. And through the course of looking at all the cams, and also looking at the Mexico cams in the past, in 2015, 2016, I've noticed that the skies have been getting darker every time. Much, much darker. So this image here proves without a shadow of a doubt that we're being eclipsed by the binary twin and the heavenly bodies. We are being eclipsed. You can see this. It's so evident that the ground is too dark. Look at this image. Come on. Look at this. This is not our natural sun anymore. We have got this big, huge mirror in front of the sun. It's in the atmosphere, our atmosphere, and also these dark shadows. These dark shadows here, and the dimness of the sky. We've been eclipsed. Come on, look at the ground. Look how dark it is. It's too dark. We're going through an eclipse right now. This is so important to know this now. We are being eclipsed. Come on, look at the sun. This here is not our sun. This is this oval shape that we see in the UK as well. Look at the corners and the cuttings of this celestial body. This is a simulator in front of the sun that's covering and cloaking everything that we can't see at the moment. There's another object down here. Can you see this? This is part of the binary twin. This is part of Nemesis. And this dark shadow, look how dark it is on the ground. Very, very strange. It's too dark. It's going into darkness, into blackness. We're blacking out now. I'm going to go to another cam now, but the thing is, there's so much evidence out there now, isn't there? They don't chemtrails much in Mexico, and that's why sometimes it's good to go to the cams in Mexico, because they show the truth. This is another Acapulco live cam in Mexico. Now, also you can see those chemtrails. Now the sun looks like a Christmas lantern. Come on. Look at this. Look at these reflections from this simulator. Look at it. It's not our natural sun anymore. And it's like that triangle effect that we saw in the volcano cams the other day. This pink haze hiding the system. It's cloaking the system. Look how dark it is on the land. We are being hugely eclipsed. And also, we get this shadow on the sea line as well, this reflection from the sun. But look at this. We always get it to the left-hand side. We never get it spot on. It's always at a different angle. They are hiding this situation all the time. On the ground, it's too dark. We're going to have some serious weather patterns in the next few months, I think. I think we're going to get huge tsunami waves, and I think we're going to get some heavy problems. Because the poles will shift. The ice caps are melting at a rapid pace now. The jet stream is stopping. These situations are happening every day now. But the media and also the government, all the governments around the world are using the military to spray the skies right to the last moment. You can see that this is so evident on these cams. So evident. I just feel sorry for the people in Mexico as well, because at the end of the day, I mean, I believe that they're going to see a big situation shortly, because the thing is, though, I mean, their skies are so dark and dim, and we're all going to get this eventually. Mother Earth is a huge celestial body. It can take some punches, as I said before. It can take some blows. It's taken some problems in the past and survived. Very strong planet we have. Thing is, though, the sun is huge. It's bashing out those solar flares every single day towards us. And also those huge asteroids and meteorites are out there that are above our atmosphere, that's above our orbit of our Earth. There is something going on. It is too dark. I'm going to go to another cam. I'm going to press onto this cam and see what we can find, okay? What we're going to do is I'm going to show you now, right, that the sun is definitely in trouble. We have got a huge problem with our sun right now. And also as well, that there's no chem clouding, not much chem clouding, no natural clouds out there as well. Look how dark our atmosphere gets when the sun goes down. It's like our atmosphere is being burnt away. The ozone layer is missing. It's gone. We knew that anyway, that the ozone layer is gone. They lie to us all the time, NASA. But it looks like our atmosphere is being burnt up as well, because look how black it is as the sun goes down. There is something going on. Using cloaking devices and all sorts of things to hide these heavenly bodies. Because Nemesis is burning as well towards our atmosphere. The binary twin is burning as well, causing all these problems. I mean, look at this. Watch how the sun goes down. Can you see now it's starting to get dark? I mean, look at the sun. It's just unnatural now. Can you see this? It gets darker and dimmer as it's going down. And also you can see this object that's there on the horizon there. I believe that to be Nemesis, because it's causing all these orangey red reflections on the horizon. I mean, come on, look at this. You've got all this now, all this darkness on the land, and the sun's going down. Its time there is 5:16 p.m. in Mexico. It would be a lot brighter than it would be in the UK. Look how dark it is. Our natural sun is, look at the state they've done to it. Look what they've done to it. All these lenses that are in front of the sun, between our atmosphere and, I mean, look at it. It's just getting too dark. The blue skies are dimming. It's darkening every day. So we have got a serious big problem with our sun right now. A huge problem with our sun. I'm going to go to another cam now and see what we can find on the other cam. This here is a live cam now. Okay? It's now 3:38 over there in Mexico. And also you can see here as well, the timestamp is the 30th of the 1st, 2017. But I just want to show you something. This is what happened here in the UK in the summertime, and look at this. They're hiding it. These are not our natural clouds. These are our chemtrails. Okay? Now look how dark it is on the land as well. I mean, look how dark the sky is. Just evident that there's something huge coming our way. Something is now in front of our sun. They're using lenses. Okay? lenses to make the brightness of the sun. There is something they're using up there. They're using something up there to brighten up our sun. As the Queen said in the past, let the light shine through the darkness. They know it's coming. The government, everybody, military, them side of people, they know it's coming, 100%. They know it's coming. Climate change is a complete hoax. This is a very serious situation. I'm going to now flick through this cam. I want to show you this on the cam, okay? It's very important. You'll see this red reflection and you'll see this blue haze. These are heavenly bodies that are coming in. These are all reflections, and they're not just on the horizon now that they were on the other cams. These are now in the air. These reflections are up in the air. Now the sun is coming up from the other side. Now look and watch this. Can you see this red reflection? We're seeing a lot of this now on the different cams. And this huge blue reflection. I mean, the skies just look so strange now. Can you see this now? It's getting stronger, this red reflection here. This, I believe, is Nibiru. Look at this. I mean, come on. The skies have changed completely. We're getting these huge reflections from these heavenly bodies now. Here it is again. These objects, these reflections weren't here before. No way. I have never seen them like this before. This is not our sun that's coming up. This is another object that's coming up on the other side. Very strange. I'm going to go to another cam now. Okay. What I've done is I've zoomed in on this cam. Okay. It's so important that we see this close up because it's just spectacular. I mean, look at this. You can see this object, can't you, in the sky? It's behind those chems, those chem clouds. It's a large body. And the thing is, though, here's this sun with the simulator in front of it, okay? And these are chem clouds. These clouds here break up and they just be burnt away. The natural clouds on the horizon, they're burnt away, hydrogen being taken off them. And the binary twin is reflected at the bottom of the screen. You can see here this heavenly body. I'm not saying it's Nibiru, but it looks very, very strange. I mean, if you go to the cam and you can see it flicks away, it goes. Okay? It's gone. It's being cloaked. And also the sun is being chemmed as well. These are chemtrails. These are chemtrails, not natural clouds. I mean, you can see that, can't you? There is definitely a body up there. There again, you can see it, the heavenly body. It could be anything else, okay? It could be anything else. It could be the moon, it could be Jupiter, who knows what it is. But it's a large object that's up there. You can see some craters, I don't know what they are, but it's very large, it's red, and it's huge. It's huge. You can see it there, and then it disappears as the sun's coming up. These are not natural clouds, these are chemtrails, these are toxins, and we always get this dark cloud in front of the sun. So if you go out in the daytime, you will see this dark cloud in front of the sun at times. You can see that celestial body up there. There is an object up there, and then it goes away again. There it is again. There it is again. It's a huge object that's up there. I have checked this, and I've monitored it every single time, and I know it's an object. So I'm going to go to another cam. I'm just going to go back to this cam again. I apologise about this, okay? But I mean, look at the state of the sky. Can you see all these clouds? They're not our natural clouds. They've got ripples in them, and I believe that HARP is at work again. HARP is doing this. It's just very important to notice that what they're up to. I mean, look at the angles of the sun. Look at this angle, this straight angles. It's like a hexagon shape. And also, if you go down here again, you will see more of the heavenly body, where they didn't cloak it. I mean, look at all the thickness of the clouds now and all the chems. These are all chems. I mean, look how dark it is on the horizon. Look how dark these clouds are, and the angles of the sun. It's just totally wrong. If I go down now, you'll see. Okay. Now the big giveaway as well. These big, thick chems. you'll see the shadows as well and the reflections. But these here will make you see the heavenly body as well, because it blocks a lot of the brightness from the sun. But if I go down now, you can see this object. There it is again. There it is again. As the sun moves, it doesn't move. It stays in the same place. It moves ever so slightly. But you see this? It's very strange times. I mean, this is just absolutely, completely wrong. They are definitely cloaking our sun. I mean, look at it. It's not the same celestial body we saw in the 80s and 90s. I mean, come on. They're hiding Nibiru. I'm going to go to another cam now anyway, so let's see what we can find. I just want to show you this cam as well. It's a live cam now. I mean, you can see this reflection from the simulator, and there's a slight object there, and also there's darkness, this black shadow in the sky as well. I'm seeing it every day now, and the dimness on the ground. So I'm going to go to this cam now and move it and see what we can find on it. I mean, look what they've done to the skies here on this cam. I've zoomed in at the sun, and you can see all these chemtrails. And you can see that blue reflection as well. I mean, the simulator is in our atmosphere. It's covering everything. They are spraying the skies. I mean, look at it. It's what we're breathing in every day. We are breathing this in. I mean, terrible. I mean, look how dark it is on the sky as well. It's just, we are being eclipsed. We really are. And the word needs to be sent out there all over the place. We need to be open to each other. And we need to share our thoughts with other people, because the thing is, so this is happening now. These heavenly bodies are out there now, and our skies are getting darker and darker until the very end. And they will turn our back on us. That's what the government will do, and they will go down into their cities and hope they will survive this. No one's going to get out scot-free on this one. I'm telling you, it's going to be a huge event. I mean, it's so evident to me and others, and also the subscribers. It's so evident things are changing now. This is now. This is a live cam that's now here in Mexico. On this cam, you can see that they have spray pumped the skies. I mean, look at these thick chemtrails. Now, we've all been to these cams before, haven't we? And we noticed that the skies are a lot brighter at that time of the day, and also we haven't seen chemtrails, especially over there in Mexico on these cams, as dark as this, have we? I mean, look at the land. Look at the creamy, yellowy effect, the dimness and darkness. I mean, come on, it's so dark. These heavenly bodies are bigger than our moon, a lot bigger. And we're having an eclipse, not just for like half an hour or so. We're having one like a month on end. And then we're going to get a 3-day of darkness. We will go into darkness. I can see this is going to happen. It's so close now. Okay, this is going to be very important to show you this cam. Very, very important. You'll see the changes of the colours in the sky. This is a red reflection from another heavenly body. And this is another reflection, this blue and this redness that I keep showing you. And it's very important to see this. You've got the simulator, and you've got these other reflections that are spreading out from the simulator. Watch this. Watch how it changes the skies. You've got the redness there from the binary twin. And then you've got the two colours. You've got the blue colour here from another heavenly body, and you've got the red colour as well. The skies don't lie. The proof is out there. We are having a big change of the sky colouring, and all these chemtrails get sprayed in the skies early hours of the morning, 3 AM, 4 AM, with those airplanes that are way up in the sky. And you can just see the different colours and textures, because if these chemtrails weren't there, you would see the red and blue stars. You can see the plasma coming up through here now as the sun's coming up. I mean, the thing is, though, if I go back, you can see that there's two objects that are bright in the skies. Look here. Here, we're getting a brightness here. And then we're getting the other brightnesses from the other heavenly bodies. The sun on the right hand side, and we've got another body that's coming up on the left hand side. The thing is, though, I believe that if NASA caught this image on this cam, whoever forgot to spray the skies would be sacked instantly with those hammerhead chemtrailers. I mean, look at this. I mean, you can see that, can't you? Brightening up the skies. And then you'll see this other object that's coming up as well on the right hand side. Look. There it is. 2 objects. Okay? Now the thing is though, we want to see the star, don't we? We want to see these objects, don't we? Well, the thing is though, if I could blow or push them chemtrails away, we would see them 100%. No doubt in it. But as I said before, that we all know it's here. We all know that Nemesis, Nibiru, Hellion, the moons, we all know that these objects are up here. They're here and they're up in our skies. So only a short matter of time now, I believe, until we get these celestial bodies showing themselves in the skies. And everybody will look up to the skies. It's so evident now. You can see where this light source came up. Here's the chemtrailing clouds. And also there's another heavenly body coming up here to the right hand side. Now, this has got to be absolute proof that we've got these objects up there. That's going down and away, and you've got these other ones lighting up the skies here. Anyway, I'm going to go to another cam, but the thing is though, basically, it looks to me that we're getting very, very close, isn't it? We're getting closer each time, until we're going to get the whole picture, aren't we, in the skies. I'm going to go to another cam now. This is a Brooklyn Bridge live cam, and also you can see that red haze in the sky, all across here in the sky. So basically I've looked at these cams as well, and you can see some great details in the skies as well. So there's lots of different bits of evidence to show that the binary twin is here. That red haze, it wasn't there before, and it's getting stronger every day. I'm going to go to another cam. Over there in Cleveland as well, in this Cleveland cam, you can see that dark sky and also the darkness on the land. Every single place is getting dimmer now. And as I saw on the other cam, and you did too, we are going to see these heavenly bodies come up from different parts of the sky. People are going to look up and their jaws are going to drop, and we're just going to all be so amazed, because my jaw's going to drop as well. I'm going to be shocked. We're all going to be shocked to see these big celestial bodies up there. Anyway, so I'm going to go to another cam. Here we have radar activity charts. This is in the USA as well, some other parts of the USA. Where it's erratic, those charts are showing different readings all the time because of the jet streams that are around the world. There's other jet streams at other parts of the world as well. So just keep an eye on the charts as well, and other parts of different areas where we're seeing strange events, different types of skies as well. Very much darkening there as well in the skies. This is also a chart for the UV rays. These are coming from the sun. And also you can see the different times of the day for this week coming. On Friday it's going to be very high. So it's just going to keep climbing, because these charts a couple of years ago were quite low, very low in fact. But they're climbing, they're starting to get higher each year as they chemtrail the skies, and these harmful rays are cutting through. And also basically I believe the chemtrails are burning away as well. So these harmful rays are getting through, and also through to our Earth's core, causing lots of different problems. Could reach 8, 9 or 10, even 11. That would be extreme on the charts. I'm going to go to another chart. This is also a live storm tracker, and I'll be keeping an eye on this as well. This is something I found that's new. So basically I'll be keeping an eye on this one as well. It's just interesting that we look at all the information. I'm going to come back to you in a second. This is the US Drought Monitor, New Mexico. Basically where the sun is burning twice as much now with the binary twin Nemesis. Their rays are powerful and cutting through those chems. and also the heat that's coming from the binary twin as well. The sun burning twice as much as the core, and things are actually coming off the sun now, causing the coronal holes, and there is so much trash out there, it's unbelievable. Basically, parts of the world now is going into drought. And media, news, weather reports and media won't tell you any of this. Now, this was stamped on the 24th of January 2017, released on Thursday, the 26th of January 2017. And basically, I'm going to keep an eye on this. It's important we pick up all the information. So basically, it's called droughtmonitor.unl.edu.com. So I'm going to keep an eye on this as well. It's very important because we are having some huge problems with our affected sun, causing problems to the Earth. And as these rays get through, they cause earthquakes, huge earthquakes. I'm going to go to another cam now. This cam is in Alaska, very high cam, and I found this cam is in high definition, so it's good. Also, you can see the timestamp down the bottom there. Hopefully you can see it as well, because I know that they haze a lot of the timestamps out on some of these cams. So it's a high mountain cam. So we're going to get some huge dark shadows up there. I mean, you can see the redness on the building there, the metal container to the right hand side, the power box, and also on the ground you can see that pink red reflection. So I'm going to go to another cam now, but it'd be interesting to keep an eye on all these cams as well now through the evening and the daytime as well. So I'll be back shortly. Here's another cam in Burton at Peak, and this is also near Alaska. Look how red the land is. Can you see that reflection, that yellowy red color? Well, that's from Nemesis. Okay, and this dark shadow at the top here as well. And these clouds, hydrogen's being burnt from the clouds. Look at the darkness of the sky as well. It's all coming to a situation where we're going to see this now, aren't we? We're going to see the binary twin. We're going to see Nibiru. And they are basically cloaking it right to the last minute. Right, so we won't be able to prepare. And it's so wrong. We need to prepare. And I'm hoping other people are prepared now for this. Because the weather patterns will come next. As Mr. John Moore said on his documentary. It's about preparing now. It's so important. Because the skies are changing every day now. I'll be looking into this weather cam as well, because it's high up in the mountains, and we might be able to get a glimpse of the binary twin at different times of the day. Now the sun is reflecting from the other side, so it's good to catch this another time of the day in the morning and see what happens. So here now, I mean, you can see that this puff of smoke thing coming from the mountains. I mean, things are changing. They really are. I'm going to go to another cam now, but it'd be interesting to keep an eye on this cam too. This is the Lindenberg Peak cam. And also for the time of the day, I mean, it's far too dark. This is where the sun is being eclipsed now by Nibiru. You can see the chems above the natural clouds as the natural clouds are being burnt away. And also on the snow and the ice, you could see that, couldn't you? I'm going to go to another cam now. Here on this cam as well, you can see that reflection of the trees. And the snow, you can see that strange reflection. And also, these are chemtrails. And this is the natural cloud that's being burnt away. But all this yellow haze on the trees and the redness is from the binary twin. I'm going to go to my last cam now. This is the last cam. This is the Oak Mountain cam. And also, you can see the timestamp. Hopefully, you can see that on the screen. It's 1:28:16 seconds. Now, the thing is, though, as I said before, the dimness on the trees is definitely a reflection that we are being eclipsed. The darkness of the sky. It's 1:28 p.m. and we are getting this darkness already. Anyway, I will leave you with this cam, and I will get back to you tomorrow with more footage on the webcams around the world. And also, this weekend coming, I'm going to be able to have time off and work, and I'll be able to check the sunrise on the cams. the mornings and the evening sundowns. See if we can get that red object up in the skies as well on the Italian cans, 4 p.m. mark. So as I've been going along, I've been able to check out the times and dates of when we're going to see these on the horizons, and also burning through them chemtrails. So keep